How's it going, guys? Welcome back to our stream on the channel. Welcome back to our opposition preview. We're here for Arsenal versus Shakhtar Donetsk, of course, tomorrow's night's game, Emirates Stadium. Really look forward to it, guys. Our third game in Champions League, and I've got a very special guest. I found a Shakhtar fan, guys. We've got Demi, who's a very, a passionate Shakhtar fan, and he's agreed to come on the channel today. Demi, how are you doing today, man? You all good?
Hello, yes, glad to be here. Hello. Expecting a nice match tomorrow.
How are you feeling? Is it a game that you're obviously looking forward to? Going into it, you feeling confident that you could beat Arsenal at Emirates?
Uh, no, actually, just the opposite. It's a rare occasion, but we're at our point in our club history when we are in a pile of big problems at the moment. Lots of them. I can talk about them all you want later, but to sum it up. Uh, the best outcome, I think, for tonight, or for tomorrow, will be Shakhtar to avoid complete rushing. To be honest, actually, so.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting game, bro. Listen,
Mhm,
really looking forward
mhm,
to it. Coming to the Emirates as well, you guys are.
mhm,
But I want to
mhm,
get started. Talking a bit about yourself and
mhm,
obviously what got you in sporting Shakhtar first, and just a little bit about how you
mhm.
guys are doing so far this season as well, if you can.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. Well, I'm Shakhtar fan since '99. Uh, by the way, Shakhtar met Arsenal for the first time in 2000, in year 2000.
Yes.
Yes. And since 2004, I believe, I never missed an official Shakhtar game. Yes.
Wow.
Uh, yep. Hard to do these days, but I still try to pull it off. About our season, yeah, well, it's not going great. Uh, we've lost points three times, I believe. Uh, we've lost twice in the Premier League. Um, we are crumbling under heavy pressure when we
Mm.
can't control the middle of the field. We're crumbling and basically impotent in our attacking efforts. Which leads to very stressful games that don't award us 3 points. And the specifics of Ukrainian Premier League is that we're very much in toe-to-toe competition with Dynamo Kiev. Uh,
Yes.
when we both almost never lose points, so it's critical. Uh, uh,
Yes.
Poor performance at the start of the league is very critical for us. Um and honestly, lots of Shakhtar fans actually uh, want to skip tomorrow because we're not in for a good ride, and they're looking for the next league fixture against Dynamo, which we must win
Oh.
to continue our champion effort. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man. I mean,
Mhm.
I looked at the league table, and you guys sit fourth place, if I'm
Mhm.
not mistaken, so far. You
Yes,
know, what
yes.
what do you put it down to? Like, is it the manager, would you say,
Mm,
or is it some of the players that you guys have? Because I know you lost a few players, like Mikhailo Mudryk. He went to
mm,
Chelsea. I think you guys had
mm,
Tanzinkov, right? And he
mm.
went to Girona, if I'm not mistaken.
Uh, um, yes, Mudryk and Zinchenko are Shakhtar Academy products.
Zinchenko, yeah, as
Yes,
well.
yes, which we take some pride of. Mm, yes, if you want to talk Ukraine national team, it's also not in a best place at the moment. Like 11 players injured.
Wow.
We've played basically with B squad in the UEFA Nation League recently.
Yeah, yeah.
By the way, cheers! By the way, cheers! Uh, Someone in the chat cheering for Ukraine. Thank you, guys.
Yes, Slava Ukrainian, bro.
Yeah,
I
Heroim Slava. Thank you.
I know. Obviously, you guys are going
Mm,
through some really tough times outside of football as
yes.
well. So I do.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry to see what's happening to your country as well,
Mm,
man. And all the best to you guys for
thank
sure,
you.
man. But
Thank you.
yeah, not a
Mm,
problem. But in terms of obviously, your manager. What do you rate your
mhm.
manager in terms of? Is he a good manager for Shakhtar?
Oh, we're actually having big debates among ourselves. We can't come to a single conclusion, and I'm at the crossroads in my understanding as well. Since he came last October, almost a year now at Shakhtar, and he started great. He crushed the league. He crushed Barcelona in the Champions League. He did great. Yeah, and he was everything we needed from a manager because Shakhtar takes pride in our flashy attacking possession style that is almost as critical as results for our fans, for our DNA, and he fit right in. But this season, we're looking unprepared in fitness wise.
Yes.
Uh, it's like um, our fitness coaches, etc., didn't a very good job at the camp. We're crumbling under heavy pressing, and we're not looking ourselves at the moment. So many Shakhtar fans are actually calling Marino Pusic, which you can call both Bosnian or Croatian. Either will be right.
Okay.
Uh, yes. Um, uh, so many fans are already calling for him to step down.
Do you think in your opinion, should he step down for you or should he stay?
As I've said, I didn't came to a single conclusion. Yes, I'm at the crossroads, so
Oh,
something in
okay.
between.
It's all a bit in between. Yeah. Okay. No,
Yeah.
that's fair enough because what's it been like, being a Shakhtar fan? Is it like every single season
Mm,
in the Ukrainian league? You
mm.
guys win the league every single season, it seems?
Um,
Or is it like Dynamo Kiev? Does Dynamo Kiev sometimes win the league? Or is
Come
it,
again. We win the league.
being as a Shakhtar fan, right? In the recent seasons, have you always been winning the league title or has Dynamo
Mm.
Kiev been winning league titles? Or has it always been Shakhtar?
Uh, well, when Russia invaded first, which happened in 2014, we've lost two seasons in a row. Oh, I'm sorry. Mm, mm.
No, yeah, yeah. Two
Yeah,
seasons.
yes. Yeah, we've lost two seasons in a row, and then after that we um, start winning again. But Dynamo employed our former legendary manager Mircea Lucescu, which led
Oh,
Shakhtar for over 12 years, and with him, Dynamo won all the trophies that season. But then we Shakhtar came victorious again. Actually, overall, Ukrainian league again is a bad sport at the moment because of the war.
yeah,
Uh, uh, after it was resuscitated after 2014 invasion, which also led to detrimental effects. Clubs like Dnipro, which was UEFA Europa League finalists in 2015, and medalists. They were actually stronger than Dynamo, and
Okay.
yes, I believe, but they ceased to exist because of the war. And yes, I believe before 2014, Ukraine was one of the best league in entire Europe, like uh, top five, top eight, tops.
Yes.
Yes, but now it's not the case. Now we're actually somewhere in the middle or lower, even. It's my.
Yes. It's sad to see, sort of like
Mhm,
the downfall of your guys' league, man, because I always see Shakhtar,
mhm,
Dynamo Kiev, I
mhm,
think Vorskla as well. That I remember they played Europa League.
mhm,
They played against Arsenal in
mhm,
Europa League a few years ago. So there's always been Ukrainian
mhm.
teams in Europe,
Yes.
and hopefully it continues that way, man. Because Shakhtar, I want to ask you as well. In terms of Shakhtar playing Champions League football, I looked at some of your results. I remember
Mhm.
you guys beat. I think you guys beat Barcelona 1-0 a few years ago, and then was it
Yes.
in 2020 you beat Real Madrid twice in
Mm,
that one season, right?
yes, and actually we were very close to beating Real Madrid third time in a row. Real Madrid equalized in four additional minutes, like few seconds before final whistle. So
Wow.
at Madrid. Yes, and the first time we defeated Real Madrid, we're actually half of our team was out of COVID, so we're actually beat them with B team almost.
Wow.
Yes, yeah. So yeah, actually, there was a time when I dreamt Shakhtar to become one of the like top flights in the whole Europe. But right now, we're actually mostly thinking about surviving. So, and
Yeah.
that we not only survive, but the somewhat it's debatable thriving. It's a big accomplishment for all of managerial team. Big props to them.
For sure, man. For sure. What have you made
Mhm,
of Champions League this season? I know you guys drew a Bologna 0-0 and Atalanta was a 3-0. So
mhm,
it's not been a good
mhm.
start, has it?
Um, uh, actually, I dislike the way we played in those
Yeah.
games, but I don't think we can play much better. With Bologna, we actually missed a penalty at the second minute mark. Sudakov didn't score that one, so probably we could win that one. But attacking wise, we were abysmal, and that's critical for a club with Shakhtar DNA that take pride in our attacking prowess. And actually, um, I can tell you a little bit of story that connects Shakhtar and Arsenal, like
Sure.
2004 farm mark, like that great when Arsene Wenger Arsenal. Uh, what I observed, like it's almost like Shakhtar and Arsenal were two teams that played that. Oh,
Yes,
one.
yes. Yes, you're good,
Mm.
bro.
Yeah, yes, yes. We played both diamond scheme 4-2-1-2-1. Or no, 4-1-2-1-2. Yes. Uh, 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 that scheme became formation became popular like 3 to 5 years later among general European football. But at the time, we were the only two that played that way, and both very successful at attacking wise. It was very a privilege to watch both teams uh, play. Actually, very. Mhm.
Yeah, no, for sure. And listen, in terms of coming into
Mhm.
this game, in terms of I wanted to
Mhm.
ask you, just focusing on your squad at the moment, who's some
Mhm.
of your
Yes.
like players that Arsenal should watch out
Mhm.
for? Who's some of your
Yeah.
best players for you?
Best players. it would be Sudakov, which
Yes.
probably soon will be our next big sale, like Mudryk, etc. Uh, there is even rumors he'll come Chelsea. He's a big friend with Mudryk since they've been growing up in a room together for like 10 years at
Wow.
Shakhtar Academy. Yes. Um, Also Bondarenko, who is basically Sudakov light, less stable version of him, less mature, let's say that way. uh, Also, Matvienko was linked with Arsenal.
Yes.
Yes, but I don't think it will happen anymore. But he's our defensive staple at the back. A very good passing defender. So um, and we've also brought some Brazilian talents that
Yes.
uh, uh, look in perspective as always, but probably we don't have enough pool in terms of money, etc. To pull the best players from Brazil as we did in the previous years. Plus, nobody wants to join a country in a war. So yes. And again, thank you for some of your messages in the chat. Mhm.
Yes, thank you to everyone for leaving. And make sure you guys leave some questions as well. If you guys want to ask
Mhm.
Demi
Mhm.
anything, make sure you leave some questions to him as well.
Yeah.
Well, we
Mhm.
got one here. Shakhtar always seems like Brazilians. I know you've had a lot of
Yes.
Brazilians over the years, and everyone's
Mhm.
saying, "How come? Why is that?"
Okay. Okay. That love story, Shakhtar in Brazilian, started in 2004 when Mircea Lucescu joined Shakhtar. Mircea Lucescu that led Shakhtar for over 12 years, and we basically um, built built a good network of scouts, of agents, of academic connections in Brazil. Our scouts were like non-stop at Brazil,
Yes,
and we've talked to yeah, Brazil use national teams. If you uh, if you watch Shakhtar newcomers, Brazilian ones, you'll see that lots of them are U 18 to U 21 players active. So there. Uh, Shakhtar used uh, to build our squad, our top aspirations, because our president has limitless ambition. He wants to bring us at the very top of the world's European football. Um, so Brazilians was a gateway to do that because we used to pull like the biggest talents like Willian, Douglas
yes,
Costa, etc. Yes, not the case anymore, sadly. Uh,
yeah,
for numerous reasons, we can't do this anymore. Money, war, clubs like Real Madrid taking the best talents, etc. But we still have connection there, so we're still going that route, and it's we're profiting economically for that since we're like buying a player for 5 million euros and then later we sell him for 40 million euros at average. Uh,
Oh yeah, no, because 100%. Like I remember some of the talent you guys have produced, from Brazil, as you
mhm,
said, and then they're going to
mhm,
do some bigger things. So, we've got another
mhm,
question from Vargav. He says Sudakov. He's a player I looked from your team, and I
mhm,
think he's the one I fear
mhm,
the most because I know he's a very good
mhm,
player in there. I know he's been at
Mm-hmm.
Shakhtar for a few years now, but what are you expecting for him tomorrow, and how good and can he give Arsenal any problems tomorrow? Do you think?
Um, I think he'll like about two moments when he'll either strikes himself or gives a great through pass, maybe some dribble through and across, something of those flash moves. I think you can totally expect tomorrow, but nothing too much because I don't think Shakhtar will have a good enough connection in the middle of the field to exploit that. As I've said, based on Ukrainian Premier League alone, we're like thrashing opposition 5-0 when we have full control, and
Yes.
if we don't have that control, uh, we're crumbling, and we will not have that control tomorrow. So there.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
yes.
100%, there. I mean, I looked at his stats, Sudakov. He scored 7 goals, right? And got 4 assists so far. So he's having a great season for you
Mhm,
guys. And he could be another player
mhm,
moving on from Shakhtar, maybe, and you
mhm.
guys can get some money for him. But yeah, because
Yes.
Arsenal actually linked with many clubs linked with
Mhm,
Sudakov. Arsenal, Chelsea,
mhm,
there's and he's a very good player. So he's the one that
mhm,
I do fear. But in terms when you look at Arsenal, coming to the Emirates
mhm,
Stadium, it's a big night. Obviously, the last time we did play you guys
mhm,
was back in 2011 season, I'm pretty sure. And it was a 5-1 Arsenal and the 2-1 to you guys when we wore that yellow kit
mhm.
against you guys. So, we
Yes.
haven't played each other in quite a while. We're facing up each other
Mhm,
again. How are you expecting Shakhtar to line up tactically wise as well? Of course, we're going to, as you rightly said,
mhm,
we're going to control the
mhm,
game. How will Shakhtar,
mhm,
will it be a more defensive approach from Shakhtar and the counter attack approach?
mhm. Yes, I believe Shakhtar plan will be trying uh, to tackle the ball from Arsenal, and then launch a fast counter attack from across, cross forward to the forward. That basically will be the all attacking plan. Uh, Plus a penalty kick. Mm, hello. Oh.
Yeah,
Uh,
you're back, bro. Yeah, you're
so
good.
yes, yes. Shakhtar attacks with counter attacks, uh, and trying to make possession and launch fast positional attacks. There will be some of the later, especially towards the end of the game, but mostly Shakhtar will be counter-attacking with that fast cross to the striker.
Okay. Yeah, interesting there. Because obviously when we also at the Emirates Stadium Champions League, we're very, very good at
Mm-hmm,
home. If this game was a,
mm-hmm,
a reverse, if we had to go to you to play you guys
yes.
at your
Mm-hmm,
place, I think you
mm-hmm,
guys will have a very draw with us because it's very,
yes.
very tough to go to your place. You got good at
Mm-hmm,
home.
mm-hmm,
But
no.
you're coming to Emirates, and we're very good at Emirates. So, in terms
Yes.
of when you look at Arsenal and some of the players, I
Mm,
mean, in Arsenal,
mm,
what players are you looking at thinking, you're fearing some of our
mm,
players? Is there any you
mm.
look at?
Like right now or historically?
Yeah,
Which
right
one is
now,
it?
right now, right now.
Uh, I like Marin very much. Mm, um, mm, um, ba- Basically, what I like. Uh, I like Saka. Uh,
Yeah,
I like.
Saka.
Mm, I like Sterling, despite he's not his best self anymore. Mm, uh,
Yeah, very true with Sterling.
uh, yes. I like a lot of actually Arsenal players, and I think Arsenal is uh, their strength is that team is very much balanced. It's a not it's a star team, not a not. They are
Yes.
they're all great without someone dragging too like that.
Yeah, no, bro, 100%. Yeah, I agree with
Yeah.
you there. I wanted to ask you, my friend, obviously, in terms
Mhm,
of expectations as Shakhtar fan,
mhm,
obviously, I know you guys are going
mhm,
through, a rough
yeah.
patch right now for a
Mhm.
number of reasons, but what's your expectations for Champions League? How far do you think you can go from Champions League, and what you'd be happy with? And also in terms of the Ukrainian League, do you
Mhm.
guys think you can win that this season? And also, how far you guys think will go Champions League this season?
Um, for Champions League, we just want to make top 24 and play in a playoff round. No chance for top 8 this season. So our goal is not to get eliminated. We can do that. We can totally be top 24. I actually think Shakhtar is like top 20, something like that. But it will not be easy. It will not be easy at all. Same from Premier League. We're totally champions material, but we're far behind already, and we need to win the next fixture versus Dynamo Kiev to stay in the champions race. Otherwise, mm, I think our chances like 40 50% to 50% to win the league. If we somehow don't manage that we should uh, take second place. Other than that, it will be a failure, a catastrophe failure for our fans. Mhm,
Yes, yes, very, very true. Because as I said,
mhm,
I mean, I've always seen Shakhtar making Champions League football,
mhm.
playing Champions League football,
Yes,
playing these big European teams, as you guys should. And I think
yes.
you
Uh,
guys won,
mhm.
was it the UEFA Cup 2005 before it was Europa League?
2009,
Oh,
2009. Yes,
2009. Yes. So Shakhtar have
yes.
been European successful, right?
Yes, and lots. And after that, by the way, um, you remembered our season we played together in 2010 in the same group. Yes,
The 2-1 and
When
5-1.
yes, yes, Shakhtar was completely thrashed at Emirates, but actually
Yes.
topped that group with 15 points, only one
Yes.
loss. Yes, and we've made quarterfinals back then when we lost to Barcelona narrowly in the first game. Um, yes, and by the way, a little story since we're about to end, I think. A little story.
Of course.
There is a known Gunnar George Strummer. Um, uh, and he made a song about Shakhtar. It's called Shakhtar Donetsk.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, just on and his band Mescaleros. Uh, he made a song about Shakhtar after Shakhtar lost at Emirates for the first time, 3-2. It was a very close game. Shakhtar scored 2 goals first. Um, oh no, it was at Highbury. I'm sorry, it was at Highbury. Uh,
Highbury, yes.
yeah, yes, he was very much uh, amazed by that game, and it led him for an inspiration to write that song Shakhtar Donetsk. He
Oh,
was
amazing.
an avid Arsenal fan himself.
Oh, amazing,
Mm,
man. Absolutely
mm,
amazing there.
mm,
Um,
mm.
your English is very good. Do you live here? Says
Yes.
Julie.
What?
Do you live in
Mm.
England, UK, or are you in Ukraine?
No, no, I've never lived in England.
Your English is
Uh,
fantastic, my brother. Really good.
no, oh, thank you. No, I've actually my whole life.
Wow.
I just consuming much English a lot, like so.
Keep it up, brother. It's brilliant English, man. Honestly, and
Thank you, thank you.
yes. Well, also got another question. What's the effect of new Champions League format on Shakhtar? Of course, top 24, top
Mm,
8, or below that for
mm,
you guys.
mm. Well, I think for the Pre-War Shakhtar, it would be amazing format. Uh, because Shakhtar would consistently make top 24, uh, more consistently than top two in the Champions League group.
Yeah.
But right now, it actually doesn't makes much of a difference because, as I've said, Shakhtar is top 24 material, but at the very bottom at our current form, so it will be a struggle to get there, but that's exactly our goal.
What other games have you got to play after Arsenal? Do you know?
Yes, we've played four games. We've met two times, played four matches. Uh, uh, Shakhtar won at home both times, and Arsenal won as well at home two times. Mm,
Okay, so Shakhtar
uh,
never beat Arsenal at home before. Come and say Arsenal's stadium. You never
mm,
beaten us before.
uh, no, but when the first time we've met, it was Highbury,
Yes.
2000. Shakhtar scored two goals first. Um, and it was a very spectacular game. Arsenal dominated all the second half, trying to win. Our goalkeeper Yuri Virt at the time did a fantastic job, lots of saves, legendary performance for him. Some of us think we were robbed by the referee because of some
Oh, okay.
red card, penalty, some other questionable decisions. But I'm not dwelling on that. Just retelling that games that was actually well remembered in Shakhtar community. No,
And
and
yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, then and then we won unmotivated Arsenal 3-0 at home. Arsenal qualified by that moment, and so yes, we felt comfortably at home. And you said right. We perform much better at home.
Yeah.
Probably, I think in this season we would have lost either way, uh, at home as well. But at least, like at home, I think we would still have some hope, something like of the moment. And as I've said, yes, we at Shakhtar community are basically hopeless for tomorrow fixture. To be frank with you.
Yeah, it's not feeling very confident. But I don't know if you looked at Arsenal's
Mm,
last result. We lost. We lost 2
yes,
nil to
to
Bournemouth.
Bournemouth. Yes, I
Yes,
know.
so
Mm.
the momentum for
Mm,
Arsenal confidence is a bit down low because we lost. We have
mm,
to bounce back and beat you guys, and then we got Liverpool, big
mhm,
game on the
mhm,
Sunday
mhm, mhm,
at the Emirates.
yes,
So we have to beat you guys honestly
mhm,
tomorrow. But
mhm,
if I could ask you a question, my friend, in terms of just history of
mhm,
Shakhtar, yeah, because I
yes.
know you've had some really good players, but who would be your
Mhm.
favorite Shakhtar player of all time?
Uh, it's very simple. Overall, it would be Dario Serna,
Okay.
uh, which was loyal to the club for all his career, and a great captain, a legendary figure, no less. Uh, by the way, in terms of play, very close comes Fernandinho, that also became a legend at Manchester City.
Oh, Fernandinho, yeah, of course.
Yes. Oh yeah.
But
Over 8 years at Shakhtar before City. Yes. And also I remember Soviet legend Mikhailo Sokolovsky, who is basically Dario Sirna of the past, also legendary loyal captain of the same format.
oh, nice one. Yeah, amazing. As I said, I mean, you guys had some amazing players.
Hmm.
We've got a
Hmm.
question. Yadiv says, big up to Shakhtar fan. Does he rate Zinchenko? Of
Hmm.
course, he was in your academy, right?
Yes, we absolutely rate Zinchenko. Actually, we hope he will come home one day. And in his interviews, he said that's certainly a possibility. He still loves Shakhtar and considers us his home. But we're still a little bit disappointed in format he progressed. It feels like he hit his top level of play and not progressing anymore, and that saddens us.
Is he? Can I ask, when he's in the academy for Shakhtar, his position, because
Hmm.
we play him as left back, right? For Ukraine, he plays
Hmm.
midfield. Is he a left back or
Hmm.
midfielder? What's his best position for you?
Uh, uh, thing is, he was never a back
Left back, yeah.
before England. He never played that position. At Shakhtar, he played either a central midfielder or
Yes.
or actually attacking midfielder. He scored a lot of goals in the academy.
And
So
for your
lots of assists.
country, for Ukraine, he plays midfield as well, right? Sometimes.
Yes, he plays central midfielder most of the time. He plays as left back only when it's needed. Only we have problems with our regular left back.
Yes. Yes, there we go. Listen, Demi, bro, this is it. The big
Mhm.
prediction from you. What
Mhm.
score prediction do you think it will be for tomorrow's night game?
That's painful. Uh, repeat of 5-1 is very possible.
Five
Let's say that
one.
way.
Yes, I've been saying 3-0 to Arsenal throughout the week. You
Yes.
know, it's no
Yeah.
disrespect to your club,
Yes.
man,
Probably.
because I respect
Yes. No.
Shakhtar. I've got big respect for Shakhtar.
Mm-hmm.
You guys always been there.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen what you guys done in the history of beating
Mm-hmm.
Barcelona's. You beat Real Madrid's. You know, you can't
Mm-hmm.
turn up
Mm-hmm.
on your day. You can't turn up.
Mm-hmm.
So it's no disrespect to
Mm-hmm.
Shakhtar. I just feel Arsenal. We need
Yeah.
to bounce
Thank you.
back. We
Yes.
have to get into top eight. Arsenal as well. We got. I want us to qualify top
Mm-hmm.
eight. So
Yes.
yeah, I'm gonna go 3-0, bro. But listen, may the best team win.
Okay.
You know, may the best team win for
Okay.
tomorrow.
Sure. Yes.
And obviously, good
Uh.
luck. We got a question in terms of who do you play next
Mhm.
teams in Champions League after Arsenal?
Uh, well, we want to defeat Young Boys,
Young
obviously.
boys, yeah.
Uh, uh, yes. Also, also, I forgot our group to be honest.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's the same with me. I mean,
Yes.
there's a lot of games, bro, isn't there? You know, we've got
Yes.
to keep an eye on. You know,
Yeah.
this new format, it's more games. It's
Yeah.
a league format as well.
Yes.
So it's a lot of games.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
yeah,
But I say we're more or less satisfied with the draw. Yes.
yeah. If you come to Emirates and get your draw, then you'll be satisfied with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean you know, fair play because it's a tough place to go to, man. It really is. Um, oh, guys, I think he's disconnected. He's disconnected. Oh man, I think his Wi-Fi's gone down or he's disconnected. But guys, no, yeah, big up everyone who tuned in today's stream, of course. Big up to my guy Demi who came on, man. And can we just say big up to him and big respect to him, by the way. He's from Ukraine. He's living in Ukraine right now with everything that's going on as well, right? The guy is obviously not English is not his first language. He's came on today, and he's back now. He's back.
Mm.
He's back. He's back. Yes, Demi.
Yeah, hello. I'm sorry,
Welcome
technical
back.
problems.
No, no problem at all, bro. No problem at all.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, bro. I'll just thank you so much for coming on today and taking your time
Mm-hmm.
out. I'm just saying, obviously, because English is not your first language. I know you're from
Hmm.
Ukraine. I know a lot's going on in your
Hmm.
country right now, and I think that me in the chat, we all
Hmm.
stand with you. You know, we all stand with Ukraine. So, all the best.
Good luck.
Obviously, yes. Listen, good luck for tomorrow. May the best team win for tomorrow, and also
Yes.
good luck for the rest of the season. I hope you guys win the league.
Hmm.
For you. And also in the Champions League, I hope you guys can get out of the qualifiers and go to knockout stages.
Hmm.
So listen,
Um,
have you got any? So I know you're on Twitter, but you're on YouTube, or is it just Twitter
mhm.
for you? You on?
I used to have a Shakhtar, a very popular actually Shakhtar biased YouTube channel, but it was banned on copyright request, completely
Oh
erased.
no.
So not anymore. And thank you for having me. All the good feelings are totally back. Let's have a nice match tomorrow. Thank you guys for supporting us, for supporting Ukraine. Yes, thank you. Glory to Ukraine. It's very much needed at the moment, and I want to say that like you can call me um, an Arsenal supporter. Might be big words, but glory hunter in the past. I used to watch lots of Arsenal games.
Yes.
Yeah.
When we
Uh,
had when we had
mm,
Henri, Bergkamp, all these players.
what?
When we had like Henri, we had Bergkamp,
Yes,
Pires.
absolutely. Yeah, Danny Bergkamp, uh, the man who hates flying. Yes, all the guys. I also played with Arsenal at FIFA 07 and the rest of the games.
Oh,
Lots of
amazing,
them.
bro.
Okay. Yeah.
Demi, thank you so much, my friend, for
Okay.
coming on the channel today. As I said, may the best team win for tomorrow. Good luck for the
Mhm.
rest of the season.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone, tuning in today
Yeah.
as well on the channel. Thanks for the questions that you guys put into Demi as well. He
Good
is, as
luck.
I say,
Thank you.
yes, as he said, he's not on
Oh.
YouTube, but he is on Twitter. He's X. He is on Twitter. So I'll leave that in
Mm-hmm.
the description if you want to go over there and give the guy a follow, man. It's simple as that. We're getting out of it, guys.
Thank
I'll be
you.
back in just a
Mm.
second. Are we doing a press conference reaction for Arteta, guys? Stay tuned for that one. And I'm back today with a podcast. Stay tuned for that one. Thank you, everyone who tuned in. And yes, guys, we are getting out of here. I'm literally live in about another 10 minutes, people, because I've got to do a quick press conference reaction, or maybe I'll do it at 7:30 and then podcast at 8. But yeah, thanks everyone who tuned in. Big up to Demi for coming on, and I will see you guys in my